Today, we are here to talk about becoming a certified financial planner. Very much like CA, CFP is most prestigious program, a designation and a license to work both in the corporate world and also to practice on your own. It is world-class financial planning certification program recognized in more than 27 countries across the world, endorsed by top 50 leading financial services companies, oldest and most recognized and respected advanced certification program for financial planners, rated as hot job by CNBC in 2003, rated as the gold standard in financial planning by the Wall Street Journal in 2006. CFP is also rated as one of the best job by US News and World Report 2012, ranked as one of the best job of 2013 as per the website careercast.com. It is also SEBI approved certification for investment advisors and PFRDA approved certification for retirement advisors. Today we have very special guest with us. Please join us to welcome Anil Chopra sir. He is the Group Director at Bajaj Capital Limited. He has been with Bajaj Capital Group for nearly 40 years. He is a chartered accountant and a certified financial planner by qualification, an avid speaker with 1100 plus sessions and talk to his credit. He regularly appears at G Business, NRI News, Money Control, Live Mint, India Today, Business Today, Economic Times, and other social channels. He is the man who brought the CFP certification to India. Thank you so much, Chopra sir, for joining us today. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Kanaya. And may I request you to please remove this banner now so that we can do the full screen?
Sure, sir.
Thank you. Right. And if possible, you can bring the spotlight on me.
Sure, definitely.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, friends. So good morning and a warm welcome this Sunday morning for having agreed to spend next 60 minutes with us on this very, very special certification, which can take you to places in this whole world, certified financial planner. So friends, before I start telling you about what are the benefits and why all of you should embrace and aspire to become a certified financial planner, I'll just take a few seconds, to introduce our company to you, which started ICOFP as well as myself, Bajaj Capital. It was started way back in 1965, friends. It's been 57 years, and it was established by our senior chairman, Mr. K.K. Bajaj, who also happens to be mentor for the International College of Financial Planning way back in 1965 from a small office in Connaught Place in New Delhi. And friends, in 57 years now, we have grown from that one office to more than 240 offices all over the country. We are present now in more than 100 cities, and we are one of the largest employers of certified financial planners. And friends, if I were to tell you about myself, like Kanaya already introduced, my name is Anil Chopra. I am a chartered accountant by profession, but I am also a certified financial planner, and I am very proud of both my qualifications. And friends, I joined Bajaj Capital in 1984. Yes, it's been 38 years, right, with this prestigious company. And I was the CEO of the company till 2017. And in that year, my role was changed to Group Director, Corporate Affairs and Financial Well-being. So friends, you must be hearing these terms like financial well-being. We also call it, financial wellness or financial fitness or financial freedom or financial independence, whatever you may call it. These are Corona days. So immunity word is very much in fashion. So financial immunity or financial moksha, financial nirvana, all these concepts are similar to the concept of physical fitness, with which I'm sure all of you are aware, right? You will agree that absence of any illness is equal to physical fitness, right? Similarly, if money-related worries do not trouble you on a routine basis, if you are so well planned that you feel confident that you will be able to achieve all your important financial goals as and when they arise, then you are said to be in the state of bliss. Then you are said to be experiencing financial fitness or enjoying high degree of financial joy, financial comfort, financial energy, or moving towards attaining financial moksha, right, friends? So now I already see a lot of inquisitiveness amongst attendees today. People are asking, sir, maximum age limit CFP for job. Vrinda, there is no maximum age as long as you are physically and mentally fit, whether you are 35 or 50 or 60 or 70. Vrinda, I hope that gives you the answer, because you are like a financial doctor. As long as you are active physically and mentally, there is no dearth for jobs for you. Karan Sukhija, fees and all, we will come to that. Okay. Yes, Vijay Gupta, I was already CA, then what was the need for CFP? I will cover that in detail. I will spend about 10 minutes of this. Minimum qualification, Rajesh Tiwari. Of course, if you are graduate, good enough, right? So friends, now before I start telling you that why all of you should become certified financial planners, and which you can become in almost 1 year also if you start today, I want to know from what all different parts of the country our attendees have joined today. So let's play this fastest finger first. If you could quickly tell me from which city, which area, which location you have joined. So Sanjeev from Mumbai, welcome Sanjeev. And Karan Sukhija is from Delhi, welcome. Shardul sir from Mumbai, Bombay. Harpreet from Chandigarh, Vrinda from, okay, Shrikant also from Mumbai, Ranjana from Mumbai, a lot of people from Mumbai today. Mugdha madam is from Pune, great to have you. Ashutosh from Gorakhpur in UP, great. And Robin Naik from Odisha, wonderful. Vinay Jharia from Jabalpur, Pranay from Bhopal, Vaibhav Pradhan from Mumbai, great. Shahrukh Khan from Pune, and Vishal Ingole also from Pune. Right, friends, thank you so much. So I'm very happy that we have attendees from all over the country, right from Ajmer to Jaipur to Hyderabad to Kolkata to Varanasi. Right, friends. So now let me quickly tell you, इंदौर का नाम नहीं लिया. अरे अभिजीत सर, इंदौर का कैसे नाम भूल सकते हैं? इंदौर, what a smart city it is, Indore. Welcome Abhijit from Indore also, right? So friends, now let me first of all tell you that what is the job of a certified financial planner, right? It is very important for us to know that what is that one main thing which a CFP does. And I'm sure if I tell you that, and if you like that, you will be excited. You won't be able to stop yourself. You would feel कि जल्दी से webinar खत्म हो, फटाफट से हम sign करें कागज पे, and let's be certified financial planners, right? So let me tell you quickly what is the role expected from a certified financial planner in one line. Okay, in one line, right? But before I tell you that, I want to ask you, there are two very noble professions in this world. One is medical profession, right? All of us know doctors, how respected they are. And second is legal profession, advocate. They are also very respected. So if I were to ask you, if you were to define medical profession in one line, what do doctors do? So what answer देंगे? Let me see some answers. In one line, what is expected from a medical doctor? Let us see what comes to your mind in one line. And also, what do you expect from a person who is practicing legal profession? Save life, Vinay Jharia is saying. Anand Shetty is also saying save life. Yes. Well-being, serve to community, wonderful, great ideas, right? And if I were to ask you, when do people wish to visit their doctor? What are the circumstances when they want to go to doctor? Good times or not so good times? Then what is your answer? Cut disease and provide healthy life. Yes. Doctors to give fair treatment only when unwell. Visha, you are saying it properly. So friends, when it comes to medical doctors, they are very much in demand. They are respected, highly respected, but we like to go to them only when we are in some kind of trouble, only when we are in some kind of emergency, right? And doctors are saving lives. They are doing great job. We salute to them, but they are all the time, surrounded by people with problems. That is very noble profession, medical profession. Similarly, when it comes to lawyers, yes, Vijay Gupta says lawyers can only survive if others are suffering. Yes, that is a hard statement, but that is truth. Jugal is also saying lawyers help for legal advice and compliance related issues. But Jugal, again, when it comes to when do we think of contacting an advocate? Mostly in good times or in bad times. Generally, when there is a dispute, when there is a problem, when we are suffering from something, we want some, right? So these are the situations in which we go to these two professions, legal and medical. Now coming to the topic of the day, certified financial planner. Now, when do we want to go to certified financial planners? In good times, always, in happy times, in prosperous times, because we have money and we want to know where to invest it, right? So as a certified financial planner, you will always be surrounded by successful people, rich people, people with money, people who don't know where to invest their money, etc., etc. So that is just the background. But now let me quickly come to this point, that what is the role expected from a certified financial planner in one line. And please note that answer. That answer is CFPs help their clients achieve their financial goals. Finish. Can somebody repeat what I just said? What is the role of a certified financial planner? A CFP helps his or her clients achieve their financial goals. Yes, wealth creation is one of them. Sukhija, yes. Help the client achieve their, yes, Aman Katyal, yes, wonderful, well done. So I'm very happy that you have understood in one line what is the role expected from a certified financial planner. So friend, just think, when you are helping your clients achieving in their financial goals, how much important you are in their lives, how much respected you are, how much loved you are, right? How much wanted you are, because you are helping your clients achieve their financial goals, always in good times. So now, before I move forward, yes, Vrinder, wealth creation. Before I move forward, I want to ask you this one question, that there are 5 most common financial goals that all of us have. How many? 5. There can actually be 15, 20, 30, 50, 100 also, right? But I am talking about the 5 main, important, common, big financial goals that all of us have, for which we need good amount of money. Yes, friends, these are such goals for which we need good amount of money, right? And anybody who achieves these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 important financial goals, that person is labeled as a successful person. So I'm sure all of you, Aman Katyal, Vaibhav Shukla, Sukhija, Surajit Das, all of you want to be known as successful person, right? So now you need to tell me, what are these 5 most important financial goals? And answers already coming: child education, marriage, retirement, home, kid education, home, marriage, retirement. Wonderful. So just imagine: children education, children marriage, buying a house, buying a car, retirement planning. So these are the 5 important financial goals. And just imagine, if you are helping your clients with their children education, so that you are planning it in a way that they can send their daughter to Oxford in UK to do her masters in English, or you are helping your clients invest his savings in such a way that your client can send his son to US to do 4 years master's course in Stanford University, or you are helping them to celebrate the marriage of their children in style with no worry, and you are helping them to go for the house of their choice, of their dreams, and the car of their dreams. And finally, if you are taking care of their retirement planning, friends, retirement planning is the biggest financial goal of anybody's life, because people retire at 60, but they live up to 100 years, right? So those 40 years, people need a lot of money because there is inflation. So have you realized that as a certified financial planner, you become your client's friend and coach and guide for whole life? Because children education will be required when your client is around 40, 45. Marriage will be required when he is about 50, 55, 58. House, of course, he wants it as soon as possible, through EMIs. Car, of course, one needs it as soon as one starts the career. And retirement, that from 60 to 100. So have you realized that unlike, a doctor or a lawyer, where people would say, भैया दूर रहो हमसे, बीमार नहीं पड़े तो ज्यादा अच्छा है, मुसीबत नहीं आए तो ज्यादा अच्छा है. But as a certified financial planner, you would be needed every step of the life, every growth of the life. Whenever your client gets promotion, whenever your client gets bonus, whenever your client gets maturity of some investments, he will need you, because he will be growing and you will also be growing. So friends, that way you become part of life of your clients, right? So CFP is a relationship business where you remain with your client, not for 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, or one transaction, but for few decades. And then it can run into generations and generations and generations. So friends, now let me quickly share with you that how to become a certified financial planner and how it originated, right? So a little bit about its history. So when it comes to the CFP, Certified Financial Planner, let me tell you that when I joined Bajaj Capital, I was a chartered accountant. I became a chartered accountant in 1979. Okay, I was just 22 years then. Of course, these days, बड़ी जल्दी CA बन जाते हैं लोग, but that time I was one of the youngest. Okay, in 1984 I joined Bajaj Capital. Then I was just doing research on our business, that what is it that we are doing in Bajaj Capital. We were known as investment consultants or financial advisors. And some people were also using such words as कि ये तो broker है. I used to feel bad. Broker, I don't like that word so much, broker. Stock brokers and all are there. But I thought, no, we are doing much more than broker, right? Because broker is just selling one policy or one scheme. We were doing much beyond that. We were understanding the requirements of our clients and then giving them solutions as per their requirements. So the business was growing. We had UTI, then we had bond issues by PSUs, company deposit, then mutual funds came. I'm talking about 1999. Okay, many of you would be very small. 1999 is 23 years ago. So I was doing some research on internet. Right, internet had started. नया आया था internet तब 90s में. So I was doing some research कि whatever business we do here in India, as understanding our clients' needs, they want to save tax, they want to make a will, they want to plan for retirement, they want wealth creation, they want emergency cash flow. So I thought, how this is done globally, right? There is a inquisitiveness कि यही चीज, how it is being done in the other countries. So when I was doing some research, then I found that in USA and UK, same thing is known as financial planning. So that was a new term for us. We were not using financial planning. We were using financial consultancy or financial advisory, investment consultancy, right? Like that. But then I realized this sounds very interesting and let me see. So when I went deep into this, I found they were doing exactly what we were doing, but in a more sophisticated manner, in a more process orientation, right? And then I decided that I must do some more research into it. And then when I was going to USA in 1999, in one of my trips, so my, son of our chairman, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj, who is the chairman of Bajaj Capital today, he told me that, Anil, you are going to USA, you must visit Financial Planning Standard Board. So I booked a ticket to the city of Denver in Colorado in USA. And there I landed in the Mecca, or the temple of financial planning, where the FPSB was headquartered. And I reached there without any appointment. As a young Indian, I just thought ki dekhi jayegi, let us go and see what happens. So when I went there, and so I gave my card. So the lady at the reception was asking, sir, what do you want? So I said, well, I am into this financial advisory business. I am from New Delhi, India, and I would like to get some more information about what you are doing, this financial planning thing, this CFP thing. So then somehow, she found that I have come from so far. So she gave me time, and then I was invited inside, in a meeting room. There 2-3 people came, Americans. And then very soon when they started talking to me, they become so much interested that they started calling more people. Suddenly there were 8 or 9 people in that room, and that meeting lasted for almost 3 hours. 3 hours. And they were asking me questions like that, do you have stock exchanges in India? So I told them that not one, we have several, right? And then rest is history. I invited them to all the big officials into our country, into our office. They came and met SEBI and etc. And then rest is history. So friends, today, certified financial planners, this mark, CFP mark, in the whole world is one of the most prestigious. There are close to 2.4 lakhs in the whole world, certified financial planners. And in India, this number is around 2,500. Only 2,500 certified financial planners. But the requirement is more than 1 lakh. Yes. So which means that if you become a certified financial planner, you will not be sit idle even for half an hour. You would be grabbed up by banks, by mutual funds, by wealth management companies, because there is so much demand. In Bajaj Capital, we need few hundreds, but milte hi nahi hai. Dheere-dheere karke log aa rahe hain. Even today, some 3,000-4,000 people are already in the process of becoming CFPs. वो जल्दी बन जाएंगे अगले 3 महीने में, 6 महीने में, and they will be picked up like industry like. So all of you can also join in that race to become, a certified financial planner and secure your future. But एक बारी बन गए, life set है फिर तो. Okay, let me see some questions. Difference between CFA and CFP, Saranya is asking. Huge difference, Saranya. CFA is a chartered financial analyst, and chartered financial analyst is not dealing with any individuals. Chartered financial analyst is working for fund houses. He's doing some equity research, etc. Right? He's working for corporates. But as a CFP, you can start advising your neighbors, your uncles, your friends, fathers, individuals in your city around it. Like a practicing doctor, you can make 50, 100, 200, 300 clients and live like queen, right? Unlike CFA cannot do that. No CFA can do private practice, right? So that is a big difference. Chitranang Ojha is saying, I am not good at math. These days, math is not so much important because you have calculators, right? So you just need to understand the concept. The rest the calculator will do, right? Is it valuable outside of India? Of course. I was telling you that CFP originated from USA, okay? And it started in mid-70s. So it is one of the new professionals. Only 50 years, right? Now to the 2022, it was started in 1970s. So it is one of the newest profession. That is why it is one of the strongest and well-respected, okay? And if you become a CFP from India, and then if you want to go and practice in USA or in Australia or in Canada, then only thing that you need to do is to pass a fresh exam in those countries to know their tax laws. So you will agree that tax laws are different in India and in USA or in New Zealand or in UK, etc. Of course, if you want to advise locals there about their tax laws, you need to know them. But all other things are same, right? Equity, debt, gold, property, all other things are same. So only thing that you require is to do a local tax laws. Yes, Saranya. So of course, everything. Let me quickly tell you, some of the questions are very similar looking. So just give me some time. And then when I request you to ask questions, then if you ask questions, then it will be better because I might miss some of these questions. But let me assure you that whatever questions are coming, all those will be looked into by our team. We have a team of 5-6 people in ICOFP. They are even now also reading your questions. They will connect with you because we have your email IDs, we have your phone numbers. They will connect with you and give detailed reply to each and every question that you are asking, which I may miss. Okay, so let me continue in my flow because what I am going to tell you, you may find it useful. So first of all, when I told you that I went to USA in 1999, that time this profession was there in USA and already in Canada, Australia, UK, Germany, and South Korea, etc. And South Africa, sorry. And then they told me that we are spreading this profession in this whole world and we are thinking which country to go next, like Singapore or China. And they said, India is not in our priority list, but they said, now we are so happy that a country is walking into our office. They were referring to me. He said, it has happened for the first time. We go to different countries. We explain to them, CFP kar lo, CFP ban jao, CFP apni country mein le aao. And they said, you have come all the way from India. And they were so happy because India is such a large country. So rest is history. So now this CFP is acknowledged and established in all important countries of the world. Like I told you, USA is the biggest, where there are more than 1 lakh CFPs are in USA. Canada, where there are about some 15-20,000. Then UK also more than 10,000. Okay. Then Hong Kong, Australia CFPs are very big. Then they are also there in Germany and Singapore, South Africa. So almost 12-13 countries, it is very much there. And more countries are, Malaysia has also adopted. So now India is also coming. Okay. So now this is as far as the, so now some people are asking that I was a chartered accountant already. Why did I think of becoming a certified financial planner? So friends, let me tell you that I am very proud to be a chartered accountant, right? CA gave me job, gave me career, but CFP gave me my purpose. CFP gave me my passion. CFP made me complete. As a CA, I was serving, my company, corporates, but as a CFP, I am serving individuals, which gives me so much joy, satisfaction that I am connected with so many families, brigadiers, doctors, judges, businessmen, housewives, and we are taking care of their different requirements like buying a house or saving tax or taking care of children education or planning for retirement. So this gives you so much satisfaction. It is almost like doing a social cause, that you are spreading financial literacy, that you are spreading financial happiness, you are increasing financial immunity, you are developing, financial energy, right? So that is the kind of satisfaction and happiness it gives you by becoming a certified financial planner. So now when people ask me, who am I? I first say I am a certified financial planner. Of course, I am a chartered accountant also, and I am proud to be chartered accountant. But certified financial planner has made my life complete, has given me a purpose. With this, I can go on and on and on. So friends, now I do retirement planning webinars, which gives me so much satisfaction. And I do almost 5-6 in a day. Like Kanaya told me, I have done some 1100 sessions. So I feel there is so much requirement for spreading financial literacy. So each one of you, by going for this course of certified financial planning, which you can complete in as less as 6 months to as long as 1 year also. And now let me tell you what are the requirements. What are the requirements? Okay. What is the maximum age criteria to CFP? Rajesh Tiwari, I have already answered this question. There is no maximum age criteria to CFP, whether 35, 45, 48, 60, 70 also. In USA, when I go to attend financial planners conference, I come across so many, they became CFPs when they were 62, 65 years old. Okay. Rajesh Tiwari, sir, you got the answer. Right. So Kanaya Jha has already answered. The minimum requirement is 12th pass and there is no upper age limit, but it would be better if you are graduate. Of course, it's preferred. It is preferred, right? Now, let me, Shardul Valanju, I'm going to tell you what is the procedure for becoming a CFP. Now, there are 4 requirements to become a well-qualified, successful CFP. 4 requirements. And these 4, yes, challenge pathway also we will tell Bhageshwari. We will tell challenge. Don't worry. Don't worry. We have time. We will answer all questions. We are not going anywhere. Okay. We are not going anywhere. We will answer all questions. Okay. So there are 4 basic requirements of becoming a successful CFP. And these are 4 E's. We call them 4 E's. Okay. E for England. E. Right. E for English. So what are these 4 E's? These 4 E's are, please note down, education. Have you noted? E for education. Yes, examination. Yes, examination. Experience and ethics. Clear? What lovely requirements. Of course, you are going to become financial doctors. You would be dealing with people's money, their lifelong savings. Just imagine, you may be 32-year-old, but your person sitting in front of you can be a retired brigadier who may be 60-year-old, and he will say, my dear Shardul, my dear Rajesh Tiwari, Madam Bhageshwari, this is my lifelong saving 2 crore rupees. Please help me where to put it. What a great responsibility, isn't it? So education is very important. And of course, once you become a CFP, then just imagine your name and after that CFP. For example, Deepak Kumar Kwan sir, CFP, right? Or Shardul Valanju, CFP. Just imagine your visiting card. Shardul Valanju, CFP, or Bhageshwari Thakkar, CFP. what prestige it will bring to you, just like MBBS, like, so this is, so education is first thing. So you have to pass exams, and this is coming up. This is coming up. You know that how many modules are there. So education is one thing. Of course, you have to pass exams. Exams, I'm not saying they are very easy. At the same time, they are not very tough also. Of course, it requires some studies, and study material will be provided. So first is education. Second is examination. Yes, of course, you have to pass the exam, right? So there are these, you can see challenge pathway also Kanaya is answering. And yes, if somebody chartered accountant, you can straight away challenge. You can say, I don't need to give 1, 2, 3, 4 modules. I can straight away try to give you the final module, challenge status, and become. But examination is important. So first is education, second is examination. Then third one is experience. Yes, experience, right? Of course, when you want to consult a doctor, you would like to go to somebody who has some experience. You won't go to a novice, right? Similarly, advocate. So when people want to trust you, they would want to know that how much experience you have. So at least 1 to 2 years, and that is where Bajaj Capital will help you. We are all the time needing young CFPs. Join us. While you are doing your CFP, start gaining experience. And if you already have experience in financial services industry, then that will be very helpful, right? So E for experience. And the fourth E is, friends, the fourth E is ethics. Like any other profession, high degree of ethics is expected from certified financial planners, because you are playing with people's emotions. You are playing with people's hard-earned money. You are playing with your clients' lifelong savings. So it has to be, he has to be rightly advised. He has to be rightly planned, right? So this is the oath that we take. When we become a certified financial planner, when we get that degree, we take this oath that I will always act in my client's interest and not give him any solution which is not good for you. So friends, these are the 4 requirements, right? E for education, second E for examination, third E for experience, and fourth E for ethics. And now, what are the various job opportunities or career opportunities for CFPs? Obviously, there are several. One is that you can do a very nice job, where you can make, a lot of increments and promotions by joining, any wealth management company or any bank, Indian bank or foreign bank, or any BFSI sector like mutual funds, right? Venture capital funds, or even insurance companies also, they also require certified financial planners. So the entire BFSI, banks, financial services, wealth management companies, all these require certified financial planners. Apart from that, what is the other big opportunity? The other big opportunity is that you can start your own practice. Like you would have seen some doctors open their clinic, isn't it? And they are not employees of any big hospital. They are masters of their own. So you can do that also. You can just, have a small, nice little office. It can be at your home or in some good area. And then you can start, collecting your clients, start from your natural market, your family, your friends' parents, or your parents' friends, etc. And then by reference, you will go on adding. And then a time may come that you have 75 to 100 good clients, and you are leading a high quality life, right? So now Arun Rathod is saying 2 years of experience in finance and accounting. Yes, of course, that will be very, very helpful. Yes, but dealing with clients is little extra experience that you need to have, Arun Rathod, and you can get that in 3 to 6 months only, very fast. Sanjeev Motiani, I am CFO in distribution company with 25 years experience, CMA, Cfa. What? Yes, you can, Mr. Sanjeev Motiani, you can straight away opt for the challenge status, and ICOFP will help you. Mr. Kanaya Jha will connect with you and will tell you what you need to do the challenge status. And just by doing just one module, one exam, you can opt to become. Yes. Mo is asking, do I need to a SEBI registration to take clients in India? Yes. So RIA, Registered Investment Advisors. Yes. If you want to advise clients about mutual funds and all, then you should be a RIA. Mugdha is asking, what is the basic qualification? Mugdha, basic qualification, even if you are 12th pass, you can start. But if you are a graduate in finance, that would be very, very helpful. But even if you are school pass out, 10+2, you can start, right? What job profile is in Bajaj Capital? So Tejas, so please note down job profile for Bajaj Capital. In CFP, we have, you can become para planners, then financial planners, relationship managers, senior relationship managers, wealth managers, senior wealth managers, and your package can start at 5 to 6 lakh rupees initially as a very fresh CFP, and then it can jump quickly to 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 18 lakhs, 24 lakhs, 60 lakhs, even 1 crore also in 10, 12 years. So this is, as far as the the job profile and the expectations are concerned. Okay, so I am MBA Finance with 7 years of total experience, 4.5 years in finance field. What hike can I expect? So Saranya, first of all, as I have been telling you, anybody who becomes a certified financial planner is almost assured of a very lucrative career, in this field. In fact, a survey was done recently to find out which are the most lucrative careers money-wise globally. So the results were that number one, of course, was not this. Number one was, software professionals, the computer, the IT people, and number two was certified financial planners. Because there is so much dearth, there is so much requirement, there is so much demand. All the rich people, all those who are making good money, they need advice, they need hand holding, they need financial literacy. They want someone who knows all the laws, tax laws, then how to make a will, succession planning, right? All that. So certified financial planners are assured of a very lucrative career when it comes to leading a good high quality life. Yes, Vaibhav Shukla, the relationship manager and wealth manager is, relationship manager is in branches and wealth manager is in La Premier. So relationship manager is dealing with clients whose total investment value is say less than 50 lakhs of rupees, and wealth manager is someone whose wealth of the client is at least 50 lakhs or above. Okay, Vaibhav Shukla? Yes, Visha, if you are a graduate, you can't do challenge possible, sorry. But chartered accountants can do. Deepak bhai asking CFP kitne years ka course hai? आप 1.5 साल में भी बन सकते हो दीपक भाई, 1 साल में भी बन सकते हो, depending upon how quickly you pass the exams. Yes, so now Nasir Umar is asking Shafi Saab that are you available pan India? What about North? So first of all, these CFP courses are offered by us online also. So wherever you are, whether you are in Kerala or you are in Kashmir, whether you are in Assam or you are in Karnataka, you can do it, because there are virtual classes also held, and online classes are also held, and of course offline is also done. So I think you got the answer, right? Is CFP value outside India in the Middle East? Yes, Brahmin in the Middle East, they are very much required. They are preferred. People with certified financial planning qualification are preferred globally, right? Any part of the world, and particularly in the Middle East, like in Dubai or in Kuwait or Saudi Arabia, people with the extra knowledge of what does CFP know more than a normal, say MBA finance or say finance graduate is, that here you know a lot about what are the various mutual fund schemes, who should invest in mutual funds, what are the various types of insurances, what is a term plan, right? What is a deferred annuity plan? Okay, what is NPS? How NPS helps in retirement planning? These things are not known by normal MBA finance graduates, etc. So CFPs are always preferred because they know these nuances of educational goals, finance, marriage goals, how to go for home loans, how to manage your debt, how much should be your debt, how much should be saving should be invested where, in how much in debt, how much in equity, how much in gold, how much in property, what is capital gain, right? All this. So there are so many questions coming up, Kanaya. So I'm just wondering whether I should cover more or we should go by the questions which the attendees are asking, because I see there are so many questions coming up.
Right, sir. So what I'll suggest, sir, you go with your flow, and
Right.
I'll try, and my team will try to answer maximum questions.
Right. Thank
on
you.
the chat.
Thank you, Kanaya. So I think all of you have got this message that your queries are welcome, and please type them, put it here, because all this chat, what you are putting, will be with us with your name. And if I am not able to answer any specific question now, then our team will call you as soon as this webinar is over, or maybe today or later this day, and then all your queries would be clarified, and you will be given proper assistance in achieving your dreams, etc. Right? Yes. So now, friends, coming back to what are the various things that a certified financial planner do. They go by a process which is known as creating a document. So I'll tell you now what are the 6 steps in the financial planning approach. So if you understand this, first I have already told you the 4 basic requirements, which are the 4 E's: education, examination, experience, and ethics. Right? Now I'm going to tell you the 6-step process which you will be expected to do when you start dealing with your clients. Right? So friends, the first step is, when you start with any client, you have to gather facts. Right? Gather facts mean you have to know your client. So what it means by knowing your client, it means that you have to understand where is your client working, how big is his family, whether his wife is working or not, children are studying or are they already working, whether he already has a house or not, how much saving he already has. Right? This is known as data gathering. Right? We call it data gathering step, and what tax bracket he falls in, whether he has made a will or not. So this is the first step, that you collect all the relevant financial data of your client. Right? And then, friends, the second step is to understand their goals. So I already told you those 5 goals: children education, children marriage, buying a house, buying a car, retirement planning. And then there can be other goals also, like to go for a world tour, or to save tax, or to do succession planning, or to create a trust. So to make a list of all the goals. And a client may tell you कि मैंने अपनी बेटी की शादी करनी है 2030 में. Right? Now is 2022, 8 साल के बाद, because now she is 15 years, that time she will be 23 years. But now you have to ask him, sir, how much money you think you will require? So he might say 50 lakh, but then you have to correct him. Look, 50 lakh you are telling as of today or as of 2030, because in 2030 with inflation that amount would have increased. So these are the kind of conversations you have to get into. So you have to make a list of all the goals which your client has, and then you have to give solutions for each of these goals. You have to give alternatives. That is where your knowledge would matter. What are these alternatives? What are these solutions? Solutions could come from debt mutual funds, or it could come from equity mutual funds, it could come from SIP, it could come from PPF, it could come from NPS, it could come from a term plan, or a whole life plan, or a immediate annuity plan, or a deferred annuity plan. So you will be expected to have complete knowledge of all these various solutions which clients require. Right? So this is the third step, where you present all the different solutions. And then the fourth step is to create to evaluate the best solutions and to convert it into a plan. So what we call a financial plan, which is a document. So this document can be 4 pages, 6 pages, 12 pages. Some people like to make it very lengthy also. So that creation of a plan where the client's requirements, which year, how much amount would be needed, with inflation, that will be how much. And for achieving those different goals, what all different solutions you are recommending, that will be part of the plan, right? Then the step number 5 would be to implement that plan, right? Implement that plan. So that would mean that For son, PPF account is to be opened. For wife, NPS account is to be opened. एक will बनानी है, CPA start करनी है, so different solutions will come. So implementation, so that step number 5 is implementation. And friends, step number 6, which all of you would be expected to do, is to monitor and review that plan every 3 months, right? So generally what we recommend is 4 times in a year, right? So I'll again repeat the 6 steps. First is know your client, gather the data. Second is make a list of the goals with future values. Third is give the solutions, various solutions, evaluate them. Then the fourth is make the plan, complete document and explain it to client. The fifth is implement the plan. And the sixth is review or monitor the plan. So this is what you would normally be doing with your clients. So I'm sure now you are very clear that how deeply you will be involved with your client, right? So because right from so it would depend a lot on how quickly you win the trust of the clients, right? So once you win the trust of the clients, then client will open up. He will tell you all his requirements, where all he has saved, which year how much money he will need, etc., and then rest of the job would become very easy. Yes, portfolio review, correct. So these are the 6 steps. Now comes to that when it comes to practicing, if you go into job, then what kind of incomes you can expect? What kind of you can expect? Starting package to be around 6 lakh rupees for those who do not have any experience and they just pass the exam. And then within 2 years, you can reach 10 to 12 lakhs plus incentives. Yes, plus incentives. Good wealth management companies also give hefty incentives, as variable pay. And about 5 to 6 years after becoming certified financial planner, I would expect if you are earning less than 24 lakhs, then I don't think you are doing a justice, to your career. So there is something missing, something lacking, which you should see for yourself. And if you are already with 20 years, then you should be in the range of touching, 1 crore rupees a year. The good certified financial planners with good clientele having AUM of, 300-400 crores or 500 crores as assets under their management, because they have, 200 clients, every client with about 2-3 crores of rupees. So that can happen with say 20 years from now after you have qualified and you have established yourself. So this is, if you go for job and if you start your own practice, which is if you open your own office and then start making clients, then you will have to decide how you want to charge fees, because there are 2 or 3 ways of charging fees. One is that you can say that it would be fixed charge. Let us say 10,000 rupees per quarter or 25,000 rupees per year. Then if you have 100 clients, that would mean 25 lakh rupees you will earn, right? So some people do like this. The 10,000 rupees per, जैसे डॉक्टर का होता है ना 500 रुपए फीस, 1000 रुपए फीस, 2000, ऐसे ही certified financial planner you can say my fees is 25,000 for the year and I will meet you 4 times, I'll make plan, etc. Then sometimes you also can do as percentage of the wealth of the client. Generally it is 0.5%, or sometimes it is 1% also, it depends upon you. So if the client is having 5 crore rupees and if your percentage is 0.5%, so every year 2.5 lakhs you will earn from that client. And if when clients become wealthy, client goes from 5 crores to 6 crores, then your income grows from 2.5 lakhs to 3 lakhs. Client becomes 10 crores, you become 5 lakhs, right? So like this, you grow only when your clients grow. So it is considered a very justified way of charging the clients as per the growth in the wealth. So these are 2 or 3 different models, right? Yes, so Weber Shukla, it is fine to charge fee, but for charging fee, you will have to take the RIA, which is the Registered Investment Advisors from SEBI, and that all we will provide to you. So, of course, questions relating to the course and its fees, etc., modalities, that all you can ask to the college officials, Mr. Kanaya Jain and others. But if there are any questions which you want to ask me as a experienced CFP, and like we told you that I feel blessed that I have this credit to me that I was the first person from Indian financial services industry to enter the office of FPSP, in Denver, Colorado. So I feel very proud that I have made some small contribution as far as bringing this certification to India is concerned. So I'll be happy to answer any question if you have with me. 11:53, I will be here for 5 more minutes. After that, I will leave this to Mr. Kanhaiya Jha and his team. And so Tejas is asking, what is difference between fee-based and fee-only financial advisor? Okay, so Tejas, when it comes to fee-based and fee-only are almost similar. Okay, Tejas, fee-only obviously means that you are not earning any commission. 100% earning is coming from fees only, right? So fee-based and fee-only is almost similar. Bhagyashri, is any practical guidance on how work is done is given, like articleship experience? Bhagyashri, like articleship experience, if you want, you will have to join as an intern in a wealth management company. Of course, practical guidance will be given, but while you are pursuing your CFP course, you can also join companies like Bajaj Capital, where you will get practical experience. Okay, Dominic is asking what happens if continuation of services post if I die. So generally, Dominic, you know, as a certified financial planner, you would be expected to have some assistants with you. They should also be, you know, CFPs, so that the practice can continue. That question also applies to any practicing doctor also. It is the same thing. Surajit is asking what to go for challenge way or normal way. Obviously, if you are feeling confident, if you already have, you know, good qualification, you should take the challenge way. So Kanhaiya, I think I can leave the questions to you and your team now, because I can't see the chat. Chat has disappeared from my screen. Because you started, I think you started sharing some PPT, right?
Oh, okay, sir. You finish your talk, sir, and then
okay. Okay, I'll just take 2-3 more minutes. So thank you, Vaibhav Shukla, that you are following me. Yes, all of you can follow me on LinkedIn. I have my LinkedIn, and there also you can connect with me. And if you want more information, I will be happy to give you more answers. Vivek Sharma, criteria for challenge pathway, it is coming up. As soon as I finish, it will be explained to you in detail. Shardul, you are in first year of Bachelor in Financial Markets. So according to you, when should I opt for CFP? Shardul Balanju, my answer is you should have opted for CFP yesterday. But don't worry, it's never too late. Do it today, now. Abhi kar do yaar, 5 minutes ke andar. Okay. Difference between FRM and CFP, huge difference. Ghanshyam Bhagat sir, they are poles apart, right? CFP, as I told you, CFP is touching every nerve, every emotion of an individual. Certified financial planner is required at every stage of life, right? Right from when you start your career, even when you retire. Yes, Amit Narulkar, whatever may be your past experience, you are a freelancer. Obviously, if you have few clients, few friends, if you pick up the CFP now, it will take you about 1 year. It would be to great advantage. You would live, you know, life like a king because you already have huge experience. And if you also add the CFP certification, you can make a career out of it. Which is better to registered SEBI RIA or individual or corporate category? So Amit Gupta, the answer to this is it depends upon you know, your own outlook. Some people want to be entrepreneurs. Some people want to work in a company. So it depends upon you, right? Okay. So I think others are only thank you. Bhagyashri is saying, I am working in a company, so how do I get practical experience? I cannot leave job. So Bhagyashri, what I would recommend to you is you continue to work in your company wherever you are working. Side by side, you enroll yourself for CFP, you know, that's online, pass the exam, then you decide whether you still want to continue with your job or you want to jump into this. Okay, Bhagyashri, and I can see from your name you are a CA. If you are a CA, you can go for challenge status, Bhagyashri. Okay. Vivo is asking difference between CFA and investment banker. Of course, we are not discussing CFA or investment banker. We are discussing CFP. But just to answer your question, certified financial analyst is can also become investment bankers. Okay, so investment bankers are those who are helping companies to raise resources. CFA can also do that, but that's not the topic. Today we are discussing CFP, not CFA or not investment banker. I am a certified mutual fund distributor. Will I going to get? Of course, Prayoni Dalal, you are a mutual fund distributor. By becoming a CFP, you would feel complete, you would be respected, you would be trusted, because this is a professional qualification. This means that you not only have education, Not only you have passed the exam, but you are ethical and you have experience. So your client will trust you more. Your practice can multiply 5, 10, 15 times. Your income can jump several times. Okay. Robin Kumar Nayak, sir, you are serving in army. Obviously, so many people, those who are part of the army, they also want to learn this. So simultaneously, you can enroll and you can. So by the time you are close to retirement, this will be very helpful. Subhan sir, can you learn what is difference between CFP, SEBI, RIA and NISM advisor? Dheeraj, NISM advisor is a sub part of CFP. If you are a CFP, then SEBI, RIA also is just a small requirement, right? So CFP is the biggest. It is the mother of all this. Okay, Dheeraj. So if you are CFP, I have been saying it again and again. As a certified financial planner, you know tax planning, you know how to make a will, you know how to help people create wealth, how to help them do their children education planning, how to help them, do their emergency cash flow planning, much more than what a SEBI, RIA or NISM advisor is. Okay, so I think Kanaya, now I would leave it to you and Krishan. Krishan Bashir sir is also there. So friends, I would like to take your leave, and let me tell you that I have thoroughly enjoyed this morning trying to read your question. Your energy is very much visible and all of you are very keen, and I wish you good luck. I strongly recommend to you that please consider this as a not as an alternative career, but as your main career, right? So take my word, you should remember this today's day. This day can change your rest of your life, because if you embrace this religion, treat it as not as a career, treat it as a religion, treat it as a passion. You embrace it and you become a financial planner, and not just a financial planner, a certified financial planner. Your card should have Mr. Miss So-and-so CFP, right? That is what would change your personality for the rest of your life. Thank you so much, friends.